After you download jBilling from jBilling.com, you need to extract the program files to a folder on your computer. Here, the jBilling zip file has been downloaded to the desktop. Right-click and select Extract All or use a program like 7-Zip. Select the folder you want to put the program files into. Here, I've simply chosen C. This will create a jBilling folder on your computer which contains all the files you need to run the application. By extracting to my C drive, we can see that jBilling is now located in C/jBilling. Next, we need to make sure Java is installed and properly configured. Follow the link on jbilling.com to download and install Java. Then you need to locate the folder where Java is installed. On most systems, the Java folder is located in Program Files. There will be a subfolder called JRE6. Make a note of where Java is installed on your system. Now we need to add an environment variable if it isn't already set up on your system. You will need administrator access for your computer to do this. Right-click on Computer from the Start menu, then select Properties, then select Advanced System Settings. Click on Environment Variables. Under System Set Variables, look for JRE Home. I can't see it in this list, so we'll need to add it. To do this, select New, then enter JRE Home as the variable name, and put the location where Java is installed as the variable value. On most Windows computers, you will use the same settings that I'm using here. Click on OK to save the variable. You can see it's now been added to the list of system variables. Click OK to save and close this window. jBilling.properties is an important file where a number of settings are saved that control how and when jBilling runs. For now, we'll just look at some basic settings. More information is available in other online lessons and in the jBilling user guides. jBilling.properties is located in the billing/conf folder. It can be opened with any text editor. The base directory sets where the jBilling resources folder is located. You may need to change this if you install jBilling to a different location. The email server settings are used to send email to billing administrators and are the default settings for sending customer emails as well. The login lock is the location of a lock file that, if present, will log off active users and prevent new logins. It is typically used to simulate system maintenance activities. For now, just update the path so that it points to a valid directory. Enter a long combination of at least 20 random characters as an internal key. This must be present when logging in as a super user. Next, if you will allow customers to log into jBilling, provide the URL here. Otherwise, the default value is fine. Lastly, you can set here whether credit cards will be encrypted or not. By default, they are. However, you should enter a long series of random characters as the credit card password. This is used to encrypt the credit card data. When you are finished, save your changes and close the file. You are now ready to start running jBilling. For Windows systems, in the jbilling.bin folder, locate startup.bat. Double-click on this to start the jBilling services. Select Run if prompted with this security message. The Tomcat window will show System Startup messages. Wait until you see this message about server startup. It tells you that jBilling is now ready to use. Do not close this window, just minimize it, letting it run in the background while you use jBilling from your web browser. jBilling comes set up with a sample company you can use for learning and practice. The Getting Started guide at jbilling.com/documentation gives you exercises you can use with this sample company, called Trend. Enter this URL into your browser to open the login screen. You can log in as admin with the password of 123QWE. The company ID is 1. Menus at the top of the screen allow you to configure the system, create orders, and view the results of the billing process. jBilling training programs include step-by-step instruction on how to set up and use the billing system for your company. When you're done, click Logout. Creating a new company in jBilling is a valuable part of the learning process. Note that for production environments, you'll want to configure jBilling to use a more robust database than is included in the download package. Enter this URL into your browser to create a new company in jBilling. Then proceed with entering information about the company in the fields provided. Also enter information about your billing administrator, including a valid email address, username, and password. Passwords must be 6 characters, including numbers and letters. When you complete and submit the form to create a new company, you will be shown this screen. It shows the username and password for your billing administrator here, which you will enter in the fields provided. The company ID is also provided for this first login. Remember this information, as this is the last time it will be provided to you. Press Submit to log into your new company. You can now proceed with setting up your billing system. Are you considering jBilling as the billing system for your company? Learn how to set up and configure the software in one of our training courses. jBilling training is available online as an instructor-led webinar, or our instructor can come to your office to train your team. All courses give you lots of hands-on experience using and configuring jBilling, saving you time by ensuring your billing team has the knowledge they need to implement and use the software effectively. Contact us today for details.